Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, we're going to let a little bit of Stevie play in the background. This video is going to be simple, not going to be too long. Going to take you on a little tour. This is the video we did 11/16/2016, Frances update. I just got off the phone with Frances and her husband. Since I put the videos up about Frances, she's only received one letter. Now, I want to let you know that's not your fault. Those of you who have sent her letters, I'm aware of it. You've told me. I understand. What I want you to understand is that that's how the prison system works. You guys, if you don't remember, when I was in the same situation, I wasn't getting any of the mail from any of you. Okay? We were having such a hard time getting any of the mail from any of you being sent to me. Okay. The first thing was you all saw the video where I did for Frances. This one. And I put the information up there. We're not going to be doing that video. We're doing this video to make up for that video, okay? Let's stop the audio of that one. Because what I'm doing is I'm going here and I am adding information. So we're going to do some editing. If it lets me. Let me do it a minute ago. It won't let you guys do this because this is my video. Oh, show more. Okay. Alright. What I want to do first. Well, it's going to let me edit now. Again, it won't let y'all do this. It will let me do this. Okay. I'm going to put this. Well, you know what? I like Martin. But Frances come first. I want people to know why this video was done, but Frances comes first. So we're going to paste Frances's information in there, and then I'm going to show you the different ways to help her out. Sorry, it's been a month and the warden knows the disease that she suffers from and how it affects her dietary consumption of the foods that she can't eat that she's allergic to in the place, and nobody's doing anything about it. So I will be calling the warden tomorrow. Eventually I'll be putting the warden's information up on the net, because apparently getting his attention may not be working. And you all know that I do have a way of getting people's attention, and I will do it in such a way that it doesn't reflect on her. Okay? Where she doesn't suffer the consequences for the stupidity. I'm looking for any other video that deals with her, and I am looking. Now, we will be following up on the engagement video, letting you guys know a little bit more about that. As I told you, tomorrow we'll be doing the video letting you know about the updated birth certificate affidavit that we will be putting in. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the affidavit is just a suggestion. It's not the official one for you to use or not use. I just want you to know that we've talked to the county recorders in the 3 different venues, especially the one here in California. Sorry. If you've had to deal with the California one, you know how stupid they can be. So I'm getting ready to unstupidize them. That's right. If something can be shepherdized, it can be unstupidized. So I'm getting ready to unstupidize them. I'm going to check for one more video. If I can't find that in just a couple of seconds here, I'm sorry. I did the seminar over there in Illinois, and I told the people that, you see, now that you found out how to gain the information, now you better understand it. But if somebody had just handed you the information and walked away, you'd still be sitting up there not knowing anything. But the fact that now you learned it the way you did, whew, Can't nobody tell you nothing because you know what you're talking about. So please understand that that's what Grandmom Anime, that's what she says in the story. When her daughter Felicia, her granddaughter Felicia, comes into knowledge of algebra. That's right, algebra, not algebra. Algebra. Alright? So that's where I was referring to, but I didn't tell them I was referring to that because it wasn't an issue. Alright, I don't see any other videos on Francis. Okay, so this one is going to be called the Francis Update. Okay. I think this is it. This is another Francis update. Yeah, I just saw it. Just saw the address pop up. Okay. Oh no, this is where to send the payments, but I know Francis is involved in this video too, because I saw her name pop up, but I didn't put her address or anything in this one. Makes you want to go. That was a stupid show, wasn't y'all? The Arsenio Hall show. Roof. People, I mean, back then it was the stuff. But now when you go back and look at people just going roof, please. Who let the dogs out? That song was stupid then. It's stupid now. But it was the stuff then because all the kids were singing it. And all the white people were singing it. But it's a stupid song now, ain't it? Who let the dogs out? Stupid song. But that's our course in life. We are stupid. We're man. I hope that it's impossible. New Birth. Love this group, y'all. New Birth. Especially Wildflower. New Birth and Wildflower. Matter of fact, because right now I'm controlling this. Let's see what's next. No, that's Deborah. This is my song, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. Although I like New Birth, this is Jennifer Hudson. And this song got me through many a days in that facility. Okay, her and Nayo sang this song. And this is Can't Stop the Rain. Sorry, had to think of the title. While Jennifer Hudson plays in the background, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Now, I want you to understand what's going on, everybody. I've had a lot of people helping me getting the correct information on how to send letters to Francis. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be entitled, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, we're going to do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be the first document up on the ForShare site. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me say this to you. I don't control the ForShare site. I don't control the technical support. If you're having a problem with ForShare, Google it. People, that's like me giving you my email address and you're telling me you're having problems leaving me emails. Do you understand? I didn't program it. That's not my site. I'm just using it to store information. So they're not obligated to me. I can't make them do anything. All I can do is say, I'm sorry. But that's how I'm putting the junk up there. Desktop. Guilt of knowing why his life is lost. I feel bad for him, but I'm having mixed emotion, because he was a friend of mine. Oh, I'm sorry, I should tell y'all this story that she's singing. It's not a real story, but here's the point. Oh God, no, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. Got to do that again. Desktop. What happened is, the story is about this young woman and her husband, and they go out to dinner, and they have a little too much to drink. It's an anniversary. And so the wife, decides to drive. And she, in the rain, loses control of the car, and it flips several times, and the husband loses his life. And the wife is having a difficult time dealing with the loss of her husband, and she goes and talks to her friend, who is the one who was best friends with her husband, and that's what she's talking about now. She says she keeps on crying, but it doesn't seem to help at all. Every single teardrop is like another raindrop falls. She says, I would if I could, but the trial would be in vain, because no matter what I do, I can't stop the rain. I think this is a well-made song. I think it tells a story that many people can relate to. How many of us have blamed the person who was in the car or the person who was in the house when somebody died, and we blame them for that person's death? To this day, my brothers and sisters blame my stepmother for the death of my father. My stepmother is no longer alive, she's dead. But they still blame her to this day, because they don't believe the story she told about what happened. They have no proof of nothing, just that they never liked her to begin with. Each mistake. This is Solid by Ashford and Simpson. Y'all know this song. Well, anyway, let's get back to this document that will be up on 4Share tonight. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. What y'all doing to me? I didn't mean to do that. It says the document will be upgraded to the newest format. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to save it twice. So we're going to do one, and then we're going to save as. See, the other one was saved as a DOCX. Okay, many of you all are having problems with the format. I've noticed that before. So we're going to do it under a DOC. Okay, that's the 97 to 2003 format. Okay, even if you have the 2010, 2013, it will fit. You see, it tells me this. The following features in this document are not supported by the earlier versions of Windows. These features may be lost or degraded when you save the document. It's okay. The shapes and all that stuff, we don't need them. Okay? I only need the words. But see, this is what this document converts into at the bottom. That's what it's talking about, that the other ones don't support it. Okay? You can do whatever document you want. I just use this because I like colors. Alright. But as you see, the document will have 9 zeros in front. And it'll say the addresses for Francis are as follows. This is the name. You can literally copy this to a white piece of paper and paste it on the envelope. Just don't put that up there. Okay, there's addresses for Francis. You don't need that part. Just this address. That's to mail her any letter. She will get it. You send it to this location. When I did the other video telling you to send the money orders to CCA, that's called the Corrections Corporation of America, CCA. Inmate Trust. It's a trust, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing, ain't it? This is Francis's information again. This is her commissary number that has to be on the money order and the envelope so they can direct it to the proper place. This is the P.O. Box, and this is the Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Okay. This will be in the description of this video. This information. It will also be on the website for those of you who want to communicate with Francis. See, the documents are on 4 shared with 8 zeros in front of it. Okay, should be the very first ones. Sorry, Francis says she's sorry about the inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen. She says that she apologized to you guys that this stuff has happened. It's not her fault. But she's taking it as if it is her fault. So I spoke with her this evening. I spoke with her husband. Her husband did the following for you all. Any funds going to Francis's commissary have to go via Western Union. Now, as I just told you, you can do it through this. He didn't know about this part right here. Okay? But you can do it through Western Union. Okay? He did a flow chart. He called it a flow chart. His name is Carl. Okay? Carl did this. Everything this man is going through, he took the time to do this for you guys, not for me. Okay? And I told Francis it isn't necessary. He doesn't have to do that. Took him 2 hours to put this together for you guys. We talked about that tonight. He even told me that he was going to send money to me. People, I told him he didn't have to. He says he feels bad because everything I'm doing to help her, he feels bad. I'd rather he feel bad because he is on Social Security, a limited income. And he thinks that I need his help. Sorry. It does hurt a little bit, people, because I don't want people doing that. So many people are trying to do that. I just spoke with somebody who said when I left Ohio, not Ohio, see, I keep thinking of Cleveland. When I left Illinois, she said she was going to give me $200. Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't have took it. I would not have took it. I told her it would have offended me. That's not me. I told y'all I don't want your money. Okay, I don't. I will survive. The God I serve. I like the story the man told. Said his mother did not like Jehovah's Witnesses. Wouldn't help him at all. He lost his job. So he decided he was going to go full time. Knock on doors. It's called pioneering. And he was married. And he and his wife moved back in with his mother because they couldn't afford their own place. And so he needed a suit. And his mother said she was not going to help him. So he and his wife put the matter because as a Jehovah's Witness, you're going to wear a suit, especially in the Americas and the European countries, because you have to look presentable. It's not easy because that junk is expensive. So they knock on doors that morning after putting the matter before Jehovah in prayer. And this lady, the very first door they knock on, is very old lady. He called her a sweet little lady. Knocked on the door. She says, knocks on the door, tells them who they are. Says, oh, come in. Have a seat. We get invited into people's homes all the time. I'd be lying to you if I could count on my hand, my feet, my toes, how many houses I've been invited into. Because it wouldn't be possible. So many people kind enough to invite us into their home. Strangers. Because they know we're no threat to them. Well, she invited them in. And as they're talking, she says, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you look like you're the same size as my son. And she says, he has these things here, and he can't wear them anymore, and he doesn't want them. And you look like they could fit you, and I don't want to throw them away, so perhaps they'll fit you. I hope it's not a bother that I offered it to you, that I haven't offended you. And they said, no. And she puts a jacket up against his chest, a suit jacket. Says, this should fit you. And so by the time he walked from that woman's house, he had 2 suitcases full of clothing to take care of his needs. When he gets to the house, his mother's yelling at him, where'd you get all of that from? You guys know the type of mothers that do that. Alan! Alan! Get in here! Throw mama from the train. You guys know the type of mother. Where'd you get all that from? He said to his mother, he said, Mother, I have a very rich father, and he takes care of me. Just that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very rich father, and he's been taking care of me. And I appreciate it, and I know he appreciates the fact that many of you have asked him to look after and take care of me. Francis's husband told me tonight that I am so unique that it is impossible for there to be anything other than my being here for a special purpose, a special reason. Really? Oh well. I guess we're going to have to wait and see, huh? All right, let's get back to this. I just thought I'd share that with you all because it's been a long day. Like I said, I've been up since 6:30 this morning. It's 7:55, and this is what I've been doing all day. Research and motions. I finally finished the individual's motion that was arrested by the police for sleeping in his car. If only you could see that. And the way they signed the affidavit, I just got a chance to look at the paperwork today. The officer signed the affidavit under an alias, and it's notarized by a notary. He signed it under an alias, not even his actual name, but under an alias, and it's notarized by a notary. Accepted on the record. Gonna have fun with that one. All right, let's get back to this. He says, one, you have to go to Western Union, and you have to go to the sending much. He says you can do this online. The sending money option, and you're sending money to. Says go to the bottom, info data block box. Okay? He says find at the bottom, send money to an inmate. Yes, the forums will have that, and the internet website will have that. Then he says below, got to go down, sending money to an inmate, find, send now. Click on it. Says that brings up a yellow box with send money to an inmate heading on it. He says go down to Federal Bureau of Prisons. Click on it, and it brings up a number of choices. Choose the Corrections Corporation of America, CCA. He says enter the amount that you want to send. Click Get Started. Let's get started. Anyway, you want to be starting something? Anyway, go to the payment method. Online. Click on Send Online. Go to Login. Sorry. This came from that came from me. I did that by mistake though. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enter email address. Create a password for the password box. That's for those of you who don't have a Western Union account. And you don't really need to put money in the account. This is just for you to have quick access. It says go to receive info block. Enter Francis Maynard. Okay, first, last. It says enter account registration info. This is an absolute necessary. That must be in all caps. There is no other way to do it. They say it's absolutely necessary. No spaces. This has to be without spaces, together as one name. Okay? That's the registration info. That's her commissary number. Okay? Got it? I hope so, people. Because it's not that I don't like doing videos. Y'all know me. Okay? Tonight I'm tired. And so I'm trying to make sure that I'm not too tired to where I don't give you guys everything. I gotta make that smaller. Forget that. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Get rid of that. Whew. Now I can bring you back over. At least I think I can. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't need that there. Cut. Alright. Then he says go to credit or debit card info block and fill it out as required. And he says, this is him, I didn't write this, and thank you for being willing to help a bit with our intense struggle to make Francis's or FJ's life a bit more bearable. I wrote this part down here. Enter words of encouragement here if you'd like, and send it to her. You don't have to send the top portion, but I say go ahead and type her a short little letter. Add a picture or something and let her see. Put your picture in the page and print it up. That way she'll get it. And let her know that you're pulling for her. There are a couple of things we're working on, but the idea is with her, because of certain things, they want to make her suffer so that she signs a plea. Ladies and gentlemen, more than likely, she'll sign a plea. Because she's not me. And I would never encourage her to do what I do. She won't be able to handle that. Okay? She won't be able to handle that. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year. Let's do save, and now we got to do save as. Desktop. The first one is doc, now we need DLCX. That's 97. They're all 97. But I thought I did one 2010. Let's see if we can change that. Huh. Oh, didn't have to do that. Do that that way. That's how we take care of that. Now we got the Francis Joe. This is the DLCX one. Gangsters Paradise, y'all. Y'all know about the gangsters and how they paradise. But this is the Pastime Paradise. The original with Stevie Wonder. So we're going to let Stevie Wonder take us out. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this video, we're going to do this way. We're going to let that be the title for the video. I think I could do no better justice for her than that. Than to do that, put this up there, and place these documents on 4Share for each one of you. As soon as Francis is no longer in that facility, I will take down the videos and take down the information so that nobody 5 years, 20 years, or 100 years from now is trying to send it there. I want to thank all of you in advance for helping that young lady. Many of you have been asking to help me by sending funds to me. If you want to help me, help Francis out. Because see, the fact is, she cannot eat the food that they're serving there. I know what type of food they serve, so I understand her dietary issues. Okay, I get it. And so there is no actual help for her. The warden is not about to come and help and assist her. So we need to come up with a different plan for her until I can speak with the warden and speak with the Corrections Corporation of America. But that's going to take time, and it's a holiday weekend, and Christmas is coming up, and all these other holidays and weekends, and bureaucracy this and bureaucracy that. You people feel me? I hope so. Because I can't even feel me. You feel me? Okay, sorry. That's my fault. I opened up something and I don't know how to close it. How do I close it, man? Oh well. I don't know what I did. Oh well, I just got rid of that. So now I just have to get rid of this. And I don't know how to do it. There we go. It's gone, finally. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, have a very good evening. Thank you once again for tuning in. And Francis wanted me to thank you all as well. So thank all of you. Her husband says thank you, and have a good night.